so as I've said in my introduction to this video, we are looking at financial statements. Okay, so I am a bit of old school. I've done a lot manually, but this makes it more real and more interactive than your PowerPoint. Not saying that I'll not do PowerPoint, but I guess it will depend what is the topic for that video. Okay, let's just get right to it then. Okay, so what are financial statements? Okay, financial statements includes the summary of financial records, be it your business or your personal activities. So it will include what you have purchased, what you have paid for, what you owe, who owes you, what money you have received, what sales are due to you. You know, it's a summary of all financial information. So why do we need to prepare financial statements, or why do we need financial statements? So I would say we need to know our performance. Don't you want to know how you are performing, how your business is performing? Financial position, net worth. Don't you want to know what you are worth? And also cash. How have you used your cash? Have you invested your cash? Have you paid some debts with your cash? Have some debtors paid you? So it will just show you the summary of your cash transactions and then also your cash balance at the end of any particular period. Okay, next question, we are going to answer how. How do I prepare financial statements? So bearing in mind that it is just a theoretical video, we are still going to go through practical as to how does the income statement look, how does the balance sheet look, and so forth. So also remembering our point number 2, where I said, why do we need to prepare financial statements? So the how is linked to the why. So firstly, for us to prepare a financial statement, we need to do an income statement, or in our days it's called statement of profit and loss. So this statement measures the performance. So that answers, or it's linked to number 1 of our objective in preparing our financial statements. So for us to measure our performance, we'll need to prepare what? Income statement or statement of profit and loss. So what is included there is your income and your expenditure. So if your income is greater than your expenditure, then you have a profit. If your income is less than your expenditure, then you have a loss. So in the statement, then it's going to summarize all your sources of income and all your expenditures that you have incurred during a particular period. Okay, let's go to number 2, balance sheet. So for you to do a financial statement, balance sheet is one of the requirements, if I can say, or statement of financial position. What is included in this statement is the list of all your assets and the list of all your liabilities. So we are still going to go through in detail what is an asset, what is a liability, how do I record an asset, you know. And then thirdly, we have our statement of changes in equity. So this answers a question, what is your net worth? You know, yes, I see you making sales, I see people are paying you, but what is your worth, you know? So here, it's a difference. So your net worth is a difference between your assets and your liabilities. So obviously at all times you want your assets to be greater than your liabilities. Yeah, true. even in your personal capacity. It's not just for business, as I said, even in your personal capacity, all the time, just check, what do you owe, what do you own? And then if your liabilities or what you owe is greater than what you own, then yeah, that's all I can say. Sorry, let's move on. Cash flow statement. So this one is pretty much straightforward. As it says, it's a cash flow. So everything cash. Everything cash, it goes, it's summarized in this statement. What are the transactions? What is your balance at the end of the period? Because cash is king at the end of the day. You know, what do you have in the bank? You know, your cash transactions. What did you pay? Did you pay your creditors? Did someone pay you? We need to see a summary of all your cash transactions separately. So that is what, in a nutshell, we are going to, or we have covered in this video. I hope you have learned something, and then please take this forward as we are going to be going to practical examples. So in our next video, I am going to be covering the elements in the financial statements and how to link to this financial statements, your income statement, your balance sheet, your statement of changes in equity. How do you know if something is an asset? How do you know that it's supposed to go to the balance sheet and not income statement, your debits and your credits? Okay, thank you so much. Bye.